everything here. Good lord. Alright. Oh,
I got the funny image first time, by the way.
okay.
It's a public one.
Oh. Well, actually, before I start, let me...
I don't know who the fuck did this, but somebody put this in a wheelchair for it. Cripple man, cripple
Oh,
man.
man. That's whatever a cripple can't.
Did you ever can he walk? No, we can't.
It's like...
He's a useless Spider-Man. I don't know.
It's like that. It's like that one video. Is he strong? No.
They got it wrong. I mean, is he strong? Listen, bud, he's got blood.
Oh, oops.
Can he swing from a thread? No.
Oh, I was close.
There goes the man.
There goes a man. I think that's the part that gets me the most, honestly.
In the chill of night, he arrives. Man, it's never friendly neighborhood man. He's ignored, right?
Yep.
You'll find.
Yep. Put this in here, and I will, for realsies, get started. Here we go. Oops. Alright. There we go. I'm always getting my pants sleeves stuck. Alright. There we go. As I turn just something on in the background, I don't even care what. Alright. On episode too many of movie or other media that I didn't think I would get to talk about because I couldn't find it, and then I found it, which has happened before.
I mean, just by luck. We're talking about Dr. Who.
Yeah. Yeah. I apologize for luck. It will luck again in at least a month minimum.
It will luck again, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Anyway. And because I do... Oh.
Is that a JoJo reference?
Yeah. But yeah, this was a case...
Doctor Who, but about with roundabout. You know the song?
Yep.
Like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yep. Okay, what I was going to say. Oh.
Can we review JoJo?
Oh, Lord. Okay. If, well... You never?
No, I've never seen Chosen.
Oh, I haven't either, and I'm too lazy to look where it is right now. Anyway, why I didn't think I would get to cover this is because I'll get to this in a bit, but there are a lot of rights issues that prevent this title from being very easily accessible to us Americans. But I'll get to that in a moment. Though, luckily, anyway, as I was saying, but yeah, rights issues, at least in America, preventing any sort of legitimate release over here, except for once. Anyway, my frantic searching for this movie actually did not last that long because, oh hey, there's an illegal YouTube upload of it. And not only that, but a surprisingly decent quality one. So anyway, now actually, let's see what this is. Oh. Okay, anyway. I am always getting distracted. Well, anyway. Oh, that's cool.
What?
This, I'll just put it in a... Anyway. Even though, like, none of us can afford this, I'm still just going to put it in the media sharing anyway. Anyway, as I was saying, now on to the main attraction. Doctor Who, also referred to commonly as Doctor Who the movie, or as Doctor Who the television movie, or Dr. Dr. Who in the US, or as some refer to it as Doctor Who the Enemy Within. No idea where that title came from, but it's a common one people use.
The enemy within. The enemy within. The enemy within.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah, the enemy within. The power within. The power within. The power within. The power within. Right?
Yep, I knew that was coming. Anyway. But yeah.
The power.
I can't pay electric bill.
Doctor Who?
Anyway. Back to this.
Who?
Whatever title you want to call it.
Who? Doctor? Who? Who?
Yep. Anyway, whatever title you want to call it is a 1996 television film, of course, continuing the British science fiction television series.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
One successful race may look like.
Yep. Anyway, now and because
I was in a 50s diner set. Sure picture of my meal.
Oh no, I'm listening, but just Fat Peter getting forklifted out over my shoulder.
Oh my god.
No, I was listening, but just that. Okay.
Well, everybody's heard about the bird.
Oh, that's a nice meal.
No, like, you ever the opening of I Dream of Jesus where, like, they go to, like, a 50s diner?
Yeah.
That's kind of the vibe I went to.
Oh, I can see that.
Take a look at that.
Yeah. That's,
Yeah, that was a good burger.
yeah, and that's what I presume is. Yeah. It's a yummers.
What you presume is what?
I know I was probably about to make myself sound really stupid because I was about to say what I presume is a chalky milk.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
No, there's actually coffee. No, just kidding.
Oh. Anyway. As I was saying, now I said rights issues a minute ago, and that will be answered pretty much with this next sentence, as unlike the rest of the show up to this point, which was pretty much handled by BBC, this was a co-production between Universal Studios, yes, that Universal, and BBC. Yeah. Anyway, it premiered on May 12th, 19... Oh.
The Power Within.
Anyway, so if you're wondering where the rights issues come from, it's because it was co-produced with Universal. Anyway, it premiered on May...
The Power Within.
May...
The Power Within. The Power
May...
Within.
I suddenly get how Jim felt always looking at the camera. Anyway, premiered...
Okay, I'm looking at Red's Blue Sky. I'm not going to tell you Red's Blue Sky, but basically, the fucking banner is like, fuck, I'm like, fuck, I cummed in my boxers.
Oh my god, that is almost as good. Jesus, that is almost as good as fucking the other banner I shared. It's dog! Well, don't even trip, dog. Oh my god. Anyway. Also, I really hate the Pope going around doing 6-7. Anyway.
7. 6, 7.
You know, of all the people who should be doing 6-7...
6, 7.
Okay. Of all the people who should be doing 6-7, the Pope is not one of them. Anyway.
Okay, I was trying to think of what I was gonna play. You know what? Fuck it.
Of course, he doesn't even let me get a word in before pulling up YouTube.
You watching?
Oh, yeah.
How interesting. Look at those peculiar markings.
Gently used hot dogs. Jesus Christ.
Rev up those fryers, because I am sure hungry for one. What are you doing? You're not. Don't worry, I'm not in 60. I'm gonna take it.
Yippee!
What the hell? Y'all see this? All y'all chicken?
God's
What
good
the
name.
hell is that? Here you go.
Brain rot.
Shit, smoker. Oh. I got this. That's full-on jumping, right?
Yep. Also the macro wave.
Wait, is that Piccolo?
I don't know.
You know who Piccolo is, right?
I guess.
He's the guy from Dragon Ball Z. Green guy.
Yeah. I don't know shit about Dragon Ball, but I guess I know that.
Typical Dragon Ball scene, right?
Yeah.
Shoes, right?
Yeah.
Boy. Dude, that's a freaking crazy costume.
Yeah. Oh, that. Oh, that just reminded me. Oh, the fish in the shoe. Fix my hair. Oh. My fucking dad right there.
Huh?
The monkey in the bed. I was like, yep, that would be my fucking dad.
Yeah. Anyway, let's.
Okay, what?
Doctor.
Also, yeah, not to. The fish in the shoe reminded me of something real quick. Okay. I'm sure I've told this story before, but again, the fish in the shoe is what reminded me of it. Flashback to I don't even know how long ago it was at this point, but it was a while back where I think we were leaving to go somewhere. I'm pretty sure that was it. And I went to go put my shoes on, my Crocs, and one of them was wet, just the one, and filled wet. I then pour it out, and it was loaded. Copper had pissed in it at one point. I don't know when. I don't know how he got the piss contained entirely within the confines of the one croc. But honestly, I couldn't even be mad in that moment because that took some skill.
Issue.
Now back to the movie.
Skill issue, Jesse.
Yeah. But yeah, now back to skill issue. Skillet issue. Skriddle. Now back to the Skittle. It
Doctor
Who? It premiered. Poop. It fuck. Shit. Pete
Who.
Dave.
It fucked.
You fucked. Anyway, it had a premature birth. No. Okay. Anyway, it premiered on May 12, 1996, on the Canadian television station CITV in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, 15 days before its UK debut on BBC One, which is generally considered to be its anniversary date, and 2 days before being broadcast in the US on the Fox network. And in some countries, it was even released theatrically. Anyway, if you were curious, even though you're probably not, but if you were curious, the film stars. Yep. The film stars Sylvester McCoy in his final appearance as the Seventh Doctor.
Yeah.
Introduced Paul McGann in his only televised appearance as the Eighth Doctor. I clarify televised because while this was his only on-screen debut as the character, he did later reprise the role for various audio stories, and still does to this day.
Yeah.
It also featured Daphne Ashbrook, Yi Ji Soo, Eric Roberts, John Novak, Michael David Sims, Eliza Roberts, Dave Pertubisi, Dolores Drake, Catherine Lau, William Sasso, Joel Workian, I think that's how you say that, Jeremy Raddick, Bill Croft, Mi Jung Lee, Joanna Piros, DJ Jackson, and Gordon Tipple. Fun fact, basically nobody on this cast is British except for Sylvester and Paul.
I want to show you something.
Okay.
Okay, I seen this at the Fridge now.
Okay. Sorry
What
if
is this?
Sorry if I sounded a little rude just then, by the way.
I go to photos.
Oh my god. Okay, I have never seen either of those movies, but boy do I know them.
Wait, who would rip off Blade?
That's what I thought when I first found out those movies existed. Like, of all the movies to ride the cock of, Planes. I mean, not bad movies, but Planes.
Yeah, but why would the Twin Towers match, Jesse?
Because
it's because they wanted a pepperoni pizza, but they only got plate.
that was so dumb. Okay. Anyway. Hang on. Okay, anyway.
Homelander?
Salamander. Okay.
Who's Homelander?
Home. Home.
Eagle March?
Donald's You know, the biggest sign that The Simpsons has been on way too long is Marge.
My shorts.
Anyway, eat pant.
My shorts.
Eat pant. All right.
Eat pants.
Okay. Anyway, carrying on, as I just said, thanks for showing us that. Seriously, who would think to rip off planes? But let's not get carried away with that. Yeah, as I just said, basically nobody on the cast of this movie is British except for Paul and Sylvester. So, closest thing we will ever get to truly Americanized Doctor Who. This movie also does not take place anywhere near the UK. It also was not filmed in the UK.
What about that motherfucking reception?
Well, I was getting there, but first, if you're wondering why this movie exists, don't worry, it's not terribly long.
I never wondered why it doesn't.
Too bad. This was the first attempt to revive the show following its suspension, which is really just their way of saying cancellation, in 1989. It was intended as a backdoor pilot for a new American-produced Who TV series. Although, despite this, it was still intended to be a continuation of the previous. Yeah, that went nowhere. Until 2005, that is, and even then, the 2005 revival didn't pick up from where this movie ended.
Did they even acknowledge it?
Well, they would eventually acknowledge it during the Matt Smith years. Anyway. But that's a story for another time. Anyway. Although primarily produced by different entities than the 1963 to 89 series and intended for an American audience, the producers chose not to produce a reimagining or reboot, but rather continue the original narrative. It was also filmed in Vancouver, British Columbia, because of course it was. What wasn't filmed there? No, seriously, what wasn't? Anyway. Excuse me. Now, shit. Hang on. Yep. Okay. Now, we can get to that motherfucking reception. Well, commercials on the Fox network, and yes, that is the first sentence of this, so before you say, that's not the reception, commercials on the Fox network advertising the film used special effects footage from the 1986 story, The Trial of a Time Lord, although this footage was not used anywhere in...
I mean, you're not wrong, McDonald's Sprite was smart.
Yeah. I mean, I've never had it, but anyway. Although this footage was not used anywhere in the film. So why Fox used it to advertise it, I don't fucking know. Anyway. In the US, it received
Oh my god! Okay, I found a bunch of them.
Oh, Lord. We interrupt the movie to bring you the joys of McDonald's Sprite. This is even funnier because I've never had. Actually, fuck McDonald's Sprite. I've never had Sprite, period. So I don't know what the joke is that McDonald's Sprite is, like, different from. Oh, Rue.
McDonald's Sprite.
You're in my class, not the other.
McDonald's Sprite.
McDonald. Okay, anyway.
Why is it spicy? There's an LA recycled meth water.
Why is it spicy?
What did I just freaking do?
A nugget. It reminds
No,
me.
I said the wrong.
Oh,
The wrong bit.
reminds me of the.
McDonald's forgot my Sprite.
Mixed Sprite forgot my Donald. Okay, I can't find a gif of it, but.
Okay, what is a juggalo? A dead body. What the fuck? You leave it off, please?
And shit out Connect 4. What the fuck? I love Discord gifs that feel like some friend group's in joke that we weren't supposed to see.
You know the original dialogue, right?
No.
The original dialogue was basically, it's a man, a miserable little pile of secrets. But I don't know. I got you.
Oh.
What is that juggalo?
Jeez.
You ever notice that there's a bunch of Goku gifs about Discord rules?
No.
Hang on.
Oh, Lord.
It's like this.
Rule 149, no sussy art in general. I would ask why he has a tail, but I really don't feel like putting myself in your shoes tonight. Oh my god. The hell. Rule 209, must say good morning back. You know what, let me see. Hang on. God, I'm letting myself go on. Oh, yeah. Rule 130, no Fortnite on Tuesday.
Rule 2, stop being great.
Rule 78. Rule 78. I own all toast.
Yep. I like most of them are just dramatic.
Yep. Going back to what I said a minute ago, I love the Discord gifs that feel like some friend group's in joke that we weren't supposed to see or know about.
Yeah, that's all stuff friends.
Yeah.
Is there a more reason?
Oh my god. Oh, Rule 4, get real. Jesus Christ. What the hell are we? What the hell are we doing anyway?
Oh, you like the Jesse?
Rule 68. Ignore Rule 60. Oh my god. I'm supposed to be talking about the movie, but I'm into this stupid shit. Wait, hang on. Wait. Where? Give me another. Oh. Wait.
Rule 8.
Rule 24. Night 1 isn't that bad. I still have no idea why FNAF, I don't know which one that is, takes place in a child's bedroom. So anyway. Although I'm slowly coming to the realization that the only good FNAF media would be both the first game and all the fan media.
FNAF 2 is good.
Oh. Okay, well I guess we can add that to the list.
I like how half of them is rule X, ignore rule other X.
Yeah.
Rule 572, no overwatch.
Yeah.
Rule 300, gift beef nitro in Grand Island. Rule 204, no Weezer.
Oh my god. Rule 300, give beef nitro, it ran out. Rule 204, no Weezer. Jesus Christ.
Sorry, Jerry.
Jesus Christ. Sorry.
Jerry.
Buddy Holly.
Hey, Jimmy. Not Jimmy.
Jesus Christ.
I'm Carl. I want pizza. Carl. Oh, I'm frightened by a fly. Don't get the orange one. I'm trying to come. I'm in a little, you know. They need to show me how to do it. Baby. You don't even have to. You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on with just a touch. Judy. Did you hear me say Judy?
Yep.
Oh, just a touch. Judy. Right?
Yep.
Hang on a second.
We are 40 minutes into this, and I think only 15 of those minutes, if that, have been the movie. Lord Almighty. Oh yeah, Kill Bill, The Whole Bloody Affair, is coming to Blu-ray and 4K. That's exciting. I'm in the crowd that really wanted to go see that when it was in theaters, but was unable to because December was a bitch. So, yay, I'm part of the late crowd. Oh my god. In other news, I'm tired. In other news, I have never seen the producer's cut of Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers. Is it any better? Hmm. Nice day for it, isn't it? Feels so much later. Oh,
6-7.
anyway. Oh, anyway,
6-7.
picking up where I left off.
6-7.
Shut up. Picking up where I left off, that motherfucking reception.
6-7.
Shut up.
6-7.
Oh my god.
6-7.
For someone who doesn't want to hear about it, you sure are making this take a lot longer than it should.
6-7.
If anyone's a goddamn masochist around here, it's you.
6-7.
Shut the hell up.
6-7. 6-7. Hey, Jesse.
What?
Yeah. Continue.
Okay, good. Anyway. Anyway. I was just catching my breath. Anyway, as I was saying. Motherfucking reception. Well, despite the fact that this movie was made for American audiences, the US was actually where it performed the absolute poorest, as it received disappointing ratings upon its US premiere on Fox. It received 5.6 million viewers, a total 9% share of the audience. Kind of funny that it didn't click with Americans that they were aiming at.
6-7.
On that note,
6-7.
oh my god, we get it.
6-7, Earthlings. It's only more than the Martian. 6-7.
Anyway, Maureen Patton. God. Maureen Patton in the Daily Express praised the movie. At last, we have a grown-up, high-tech Doctor Who in Paul McGann. Only a low-tech Ludit, I think that's how you say that, and I don't know what that means, would miss the endearing amateurism of the old Tea Time serial format. The makers would be mad not to pursue the option of a series. Well, I guess they were mad because they never did following this movie. Matthew Bond of The Times, by contrast, stated, "If the series is to return, it will need stronger scripts than this simplistic offering, which struggled to fill..."
Wait, did you say autistic offering?
Simplistic.
Autistic, okay.
Oh my.
Autistic offering. Can you imagine autistic offering, Jesse?
Yeah.
I offer you an autistic child as a sacrifice.
Yep. Anyway, which struggled to fill 85...
Wait. 100% caused by vaccines, by the way. Just kidding.
Yeah. Anyway. Which struggled to fill 85 minutes and labored somewhat in its search for wit. The letters pages of the Radio Times were divided between viewers who liked and disliked the TV movie. Discussing it, writer Gary Gillette criticized it for having too many Gary Gillette criticized it. Criticized it for having too many unnecessary references to the show's backstory. Gillette then added,
Okay. As someone who doesn't watch Doctor Who and doesn't care for it, that's a very fucking stupid statement.
Agreed.
Like, what do you expect us to jump into this, like without any context? What you don't want to see Doctor Who in Doctor Who?
I mean, even the Disney Plus series, which was treated as a fresh start, still eventually dissolved into references and sequels to the past. Like, you're not going to get rid of that. Yeah. In fact, when the show eventually does return, it's still not going to be a complete reset. Like, you know. Anyway, but that's a story for when we inevitably cover the Disney Plus series. Anyway. Back to this. The TV movie, anyway, although The TV movie, anyway, Gillette added, although very entertaining, stylishly directed, and perfectly played, the TV movie perhaps tried a little too hard to be what Doctor Who once was, rather than crusading to demonstrate what it could be in the future. So basically, get me a Doctor Who with nothing! So basically, get me the Peter Cushing movies.
Yeah. What about home video?
Well, going back to the rights issues, first a Laserdisc release was released exclusively in, of all places, Hong Kong in 1997 by Universal. Then, The unedited version was released on DVD in the UK in 2001, titled Doctor Who the Movie, and was then re-released in 2007 as a limited edition with an alternate cover sleeve, but no change in content, as a part of a series of classic series re-releases, reprints, reissues, whatever, aimed at attracting fans of the revived series to watch the older one. Now, worth noting at this point, there had yet to be a US release, both because of Universal and I guess because it performed poorly in the US. Then, the 2010 DVD box set Revisitations contained the movie with new updated special edition features, including a new commentary with both Paul McGann and Sylvester McCoy, an hour-long documentary on the time in between the film and the cancellation in 1989, a documentary on the 7 years it took to get the film made, a documentary on the Eighth Doctor's comic strip adventures, a documentary on the media reaction to the Eighth Doctor, a lot of documentaries, a documentary on the ties between Blue Peter and Doctor Who, as well as all of the original features.
6, 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, due to, again, complex licensing issues because of Universal, and I assume because of the Fox network too, no VHS release occurred in North America, and for more than a decade, no DVD release occurred in America. Until finally, on August 25th, 2010, Dan Hall of 2 Entertain confirmed that the 2010 updated version of the DVD would then be released in North America sometime in the next 12 months following extensive negotiations with Universal. 2 months later...
And then nothing.
Actually, that DVD then released in the US on February 8th, 2011. And then a few years later, it went out of print. So it was basically a Disney Vault sort of situation, although not advertised as one. Although in 2000...
And it wasn't a Disney film at the time.
Yeah. Then although in 2013 it was then included in a DVD set, The Doctors Revisited 5 through 8. Then it was released on Blu-ray in the UK for the first time ever on September 19th, 2016. This edition was not a proper restoration or remaster, but was instead just an upscale of the existing transfer. So naturally, it didn't look great. And then finally, on February 19th, 2026, it was announced that the original film negatives had been rediscovered in the Universal archives and had been shipped over to the BBC for restoration and was then released on both 4K disc and new Blu-ray disc on May 25th, 2026 in the UK. No word on a US release. I do not own it.
6, 7.
I do not own it. As I said, I watched it via an illegal but decent... Oh.
I do not own it, Sam. I am Sam. I am Sam. Sam, I am. 6, 7.
Okay, even though I was almost but not quite done, I'll click that in a moment. Anyway, okay. As I said earlier, I do not have a copy of it because it's quite rare over here. I watched it via the aforementioned illegal but decent quality YouTube upload. Okay. But now that I've seen it, I think it.
Take a look at this. Jesse, let's watch this.
Okay.
Six. Do you like Green Eggs and Ham?
That was quite the song, Sam I Am.
I do not like them Sam I Am. Bitch.
Oh. Okay, but as I was...
Will you eat them here or there? Will you eat them anywhere? I won't eat them here or there. I won't eat them anywhere. I don't like Green Eggs and Ham. I don't like you, Sam I Am. Do you think I give a damn? Eat this shit, you fucking man. Shove them down your fucking throat. Shove them down until you choke. My dick, you Sam I Am. Suck my dick, you fucking sham. I will not eat them on the moon. I will not eat them when they grew. I will not eat them in a bar. I will not eat them in a car. I will not eat them in a box. I will not eat them with the box. I will not eat them in the dark. I will not eat them in the park. I will not eat them when they mouse. So get the fuck out of my house. Crazy, right?
Yep. Anyway.
So what's your rating? How many Mark Ruffalo's?
I was getting to that. But now
Two
that
Mark Ruffalo?
my brain...
This sausage here, I'm 2 out of 5.
I hate that you high-key sounded like him. Anyway.
Let's sausage!
Horrifying. Okay. Keeping it brief /
Okay. And, welcome back, I guess. Right?
Yep. Okay, keeping it brief / getting to the rating. Now that I've seen this movie, because I've only ever seen bits and pieces of it, never the whole thing until today, I can definitely see the potential in it. And I am interested to see how this version of the show would have progressed. But I think I can kind of see why it maybe didn't take off. Because Okay, well, I mean, the big two. First, I still don't think the following outside the UK was entirely there yet, despite the fact this released in theaters in some countries. Second, while yeah, it is nice that they just continued the original narrative instead of rebooting, I think the fact that it was just simply titled Doctor Who kind of led people who have never seen the show, to add that bit of clarity, to think that they could just jump into it without any prior knowledge, only to be hit with, yeah, the Doctor and the Master, and although you don't see them on screen, the Daleks, and yeah. So I think that probably put off some newcomers.
Yeah.
But is
Yeah.
it
Yeah. 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 Continue.
but is it still a good movie? Yes, I think
No.
yes, I think so.
No.
Is it still is it still a
No.
word?
No. No.
Continue, but let me interrupt you.
Continue.
Anyway, still a good movie. Yes. Is it a worthy chapter of the franchise? Yes.
Is it 6-7 or no?
Oh Jesus Christ. Well, I mean, it does feature the seventh, but you fucking bastard. Anyway,
More?
no. Even though we're almost done with this, no. But
7.
anyway, now while I can't really think of anything I would like fix about this movie, I will say, can we at least have it more officially readily available, please? Like, if we can't get the 4K or the Blu-ray release over here, can we at least get like an affordable DVD release over here, please? Can we
at least get 6-7?
Can we at least get like it on a streaming service that most people have?
Can we at least get 6-7?
Anyway.
So what's your rating?
Anyway, I think we'll go with a 4 out of 5 Marky Ruffies.
How are you gonna give this sausage here 4 out of 5?
Anyway.
Right?
Yep. I am waiting for the day I smack this chair and one or both of the arms just pops off.
Yeah, hopefully, right?
You kind of cut for a second there.
Yeah, hopefully Braps is on when you do that.
Yep.
Crispy chicken skins are my favorite one-ingredient snack. Can we trust me with this here? All you do is scrape any fat from your chicken skins until you can see the light through them, like this. Remove the fat until I can see the light through the skin. And once you've cut them into whatever shapes and sizes you want, I made a hard because... Arrange them evenly on a parchment-lined baking sheet and give them a light coating of salt. Put them on the baking sheet. Salt. Then add another piece of parchment paper and another paper. Here's a little trick I learned at my first restaurant job. Weigh that down with another baking sheet and another baking sheet. Toss them in the oven at 285 degrees Fahrenheit and bake for about an hour. Bake it about an hour, and when they're done, they should look something like this. They should look something like this.
Yep. Oh. Oops.
Rusty. And Jesse.
What? Hang on.
But here's... Hold on.
Yeah, hold on, because on my end it was acting on... Oh, god damn it. Fuck.
Mine's so small. Look at how delicate these are. Let's see if it's still good. Crispy chicken. Would you cook for me for $100? Cook for you? Yeah. What would you cook if you were to cook something? I would want to make some salami, fried cheese, so that kind of sounds fire. Would you cook that for me later in the week? I haven't made it in a while. Dude, that's okay. I can be sous chef. Yeah? What's up, dude? Nice to see you. What are we cooking today? So, I'm cool with salami, fried cheese, and fried eggs. I'm Dominican. A huge staple in my culture. It's one that I think I'm very proud of and I'm able to make. One of the reasons I stopped you was the drip. And bro, even the in-house drip is kind of crazy. Like, no, bro, so we couldn't really afford all these things that were really cool. Some stories, right?
Yeah.
Like, I was grateful to be able to have it in 64. You look down there, there's a PlayStation 2. We got 4 down there. You got like a whole stash in here. My mom would have to work hard, and my dad to kind of give me these things. So one of the ones that my mom was able to afford to whoa, that is quite the shoe collection. How many shoes do you have here, bro? I don't know. And I haven't stopped. So I'm going too far.
It's my hair.
Meet the Rock a couple years ago. Met the Rock? Yeah, and I got it signed. So I was like, along with the marker that you used. No way. What was it like meeting the Rock? I got a little emotional. You noticed? Why did you get emotional? This is something I didn't think would happen. Dude, I've been watching this guy since I was a kid, man. I love him. Like, try to carry him. The Rock, awesome, right?
Yeah.
A lot of those things with me, like things that are meaningful to me, that kind of express who I am in those ways. So we gotta let those boil until they like start changing color. What color are we waiting for? Like this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Black trash. What is your connection to Dominican Republic? What happened?
6, 7. Mm-hmm. 6, 7. Hmm. 6, 7.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Ordinary sausage.
sausage. Jesus. Sausage. That looks like poop. One and a half out of five.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's chicken gravy, but chicken gravy's white. That's white.
Oh.
Wait, you thought all gravy was brown?
Yeah.
Did you think all gravy was brown or something?
No.
Sausage?
Yeah.
I'm a lion down in ten.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Not to prove. You know those guys?
Yeah.
You know those two guys that just want to go. The Italian guys who go not a proof.
Yeah.
You make me say how to crack spaghetti now. When it comes to cooking, everything tastes off Italian. I like my spaghetti to go short. The shorter the better. And hang on, that really this should be going on the smaller burner, but then I'll have no place to store it. Yes, that's the flavor. It just looks like a pot of yoni. The meal next makes deserves to be made in a casserole dish. Now we're doing it like the pros do it. That's the key to the cooking. It's the key. Somewhere here is the sugar. It's time to pay the piper over here. Whoops. This is gonna make a whole lot of sausage. Let's do a rerun. What do you say? It just, there we go. Delicious. I'm about nothing and sausage ain't all in one. Why, you know that song?
I was just laughing because the song. I don't know the song.
The song?
The song.
What? I guess.
Yeah.
So that was Voodoo Child. You know Voodoo Child?
Yeah.
Yeah, the ship member.
Yeah. Jesus.
Bro, you just threw it front.
Car. Well, Yeah. Jeez. Good lord.
That's pretty low.
Yeah.
Pumpkin roll. All the way, right?
Yeah. Damn.
Waffle pumpkin. It's basically what's no something. Oh, the candy cane sauce is really good. You like candy canes?
I've never had.
You never had candy cane?
No.
Okay. the sausage, right?
Yep.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got.
Oh, you got.
Yeah.
What?
I got shit.
Oh.
I hope he bigger.
Anyway.
Black people anyway.
Oh, it's that.
I mean, it's a pop deal.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's the real thing this time. I actually got the real thing.
It's none of those fake fruit snacks. It's the real fruit snacks.
Doesn't come with a tag, but like.
Yeah.
It's got the real Pokemon Center logo, so that's good.
Yeah.
Means this was legit, right?
Yeah.
Like it's like quite squishy on top actually. It's like look at my hand, like.
Yeah.
And we got. It's a tiny Picus.
Picus.
You know, the weird thing is, they had all of them in the set, but they didn't have Jigglypuff or Grouse.
Oh.
Sad, right?
Yep. The.
So what did we learn today?
Well.
6, 7.
We learned. Well, actually, you know what? Good way to put it. Considering that the revival they intended at the time didn't happen, but it was properly revived 9 years later, guess you guys weren't ready for that.
Why is my voice echoed?
I don't know. But your kids are gonna love it. Anyway. I guess.
6, 7.
Yep, I guess the other thing we learned is shut the fuck up about 6, 7.
Can I talk about 6, 7?
And above all, we learned that there are a lot of rules.
And all of them involve sausages.
Yeah.
Well,
anyway, come back tomorrow night when we violate Rule 55. You can't do it, but will I elaborate further?
2 days before tomorrow. Before the Book of Pooh.
Okay.
Book of Pooh.
Book. Because I said enough. But for now, that's all the time we have for tonight. But always remember, eat your cereal, go to bed. To be continued. God made you special and He loves you very much. If you do drugs, you go to hell before you die. Good night, and... if at first you don't succeed, keep trying until nobody gives a shit anymore. Have a day. Doctor Who, the TV movie, is really an interesting thing. Like, really interesting. Oh yeah, and I will have to talk about Kill Bill, the whole bloody affair, some other time. Yes, Copper, that is your chair for some reason. In the meantime, and in conclusion, though, the 4:30 movie on 4K Steelbook is only $17.99 on Amazon, or $18. If anybody is a fan of Kevin Smith, you would be ridiculous to not pick it up for that price. To be fair, though, you can find prostitutes for cheaper. Have a day.